Now, the war on drugs has always been, to some degree, or perhaps to a larger degree, racist. Now, it was originally aimed at people crossing the southern border from South America, Latin America, and specifically, of course, Mexico. That's why they started referring to the drug as marijuana and made it illegal in the first place. It used to be legal. And they also made opium illegal, which in a way to target Chinese who would come over to work on the railroads and other projects, right? So now, of course, if you ask people, I think a lot of people in the country, and certainly almost everybody in Washington would say, oh, no. Like maybe in the past, but we're past racism. We got a black president, so it has nothing to do with race whatsoever. Well, I'm going to give you those interesting stats on race in a little bit. But first, I want to tell you more broadly about the war on drugs, and this all comes from new federal data. It was analyzed by the New York Times and researchers at Stanford University for a new report released by the American Civil Liberties Union. So, first of all, drug arrests in 2011. Half of them were on marijuana-related charges. Isn't that unbelievable? I mean, it's not heroin, it's not crack, it's not meth. Half of it is on marijuana. When you look at study after study, marijuana actually has a lot of positive health effects, almost no negative consequences. No one has ever died from marijuana. We got millions of people in jail on marijuana charges. Insanity. Now, how about President Obama? Remember, he said he wouldn't mess with the states if they had legal medical marijuana when he was first coming into office? Wrong. 5% higher marijuana possession arrests under President Obama in his first 3 years. That's the years that we have data for, than under President George W. Bush. So he actually arrests people and conducts the war on drugs at a more feverish pace than President Bush. Now, is it working? No. In 2011, marijuana use grew by 7%. So what the hell is the point of the war on drugs if marijuana use is going up? How many years, how many decades are we going to do this stupid war on drugs when it never ever works? By the way, Portugal, when they went to go decriminalize drugs, drug use went dramatically down, not up. They're lying to you. If you legalize it or you decriminalize it, drug use will not go up. It goes up when we have a war on drugs. That never works. Now, how expensive is that? Well, in 2010, the states alone spent $3.6 billion enforcing marijuana possession laws, and that's actually a 30% increase from the year 2000. So we spend more money, we get worse results. And what happened, fiscal conservatives? I thought you hated spending taxpayer money. What are you wasting? Throwing in the garbage $3.6 billion a year on a war that doesn't work at all. Now, the devastating race facts. Blacks and whites use marijuana at almost identical levels as a percentage of their own internal populations. So they use it as the same rate, blacks and whites. Now, so then you would think, well, if it's not a racist war on drugs, well, they'll be arrested at similar rates, right? Now you see where this is going, right? The reality is, blacks in 2010 were arrested 4 times more than whites for marijuana possession. Same rate of usage, but arrested 4 times as much. Now you tell me that's not racist? Look, there's only 2 possibilities. Either the war on drugs is racist, or all throughout the country, the people enforcing the war on drugs are racist. There is no other answer. In fact, Ezekiel Edwards, who was a criminal law reform project director who worked on this report, says, "We found that in virtually every county in the country, police have wasted taxpayer money enforcing marijuana laws in a racially biased manner." 4 times as much. Now you wonder why black people are angry about the war on drugs. You wonder why people call it the new Jim Crow. There's no question about it. The facts are overwhelming.